Chinese people plan for centuries ahead and live accordingly. There are no thieving corrupt officials, and all construction projects are aimed at the happiness and well-being of citizens. Moreover, everything is impressive: the immense scale, incredible speed of construction, and extraordinary design. Today we would like to show you 8 impressive architectural constructions of China, which we can call wonders of our time. Super elevator. The largest outdoor elevator in the world is the Bailong elevator. It is installed in the Zhangjiajie National Forest Park in Hunan Province. It was here, in this extraordinary place, that the movie Avatar was filmed. Construction of the elevator began in October 1999, and it was put into operation in April 2002. This is the largest outdoor elevator in the world. It is listed in the Guinness Book of Records in several categories: the largest in terms of load capacity and the fastest passenger elevator, the highest lift, and the highest outdoor exhibition elevator. The elevator can lift up to 150 park visitors to a height of 335 meters in one go. During the day, the elevator transports approximately 18,000 people. To take a ride on this marvel of technology, you have to wait in line for up to 4 hours. But it's worth it because the views from the elevator are simply fantastic. By the way, the elevator's name translates from Chinese as 100 Dragons Elevator. Glass Bridge. The tallest and longest pedestrian glass bridge in the world was opened in 2016. It is located in the same Zhangjiajie Park in Hunan Province. 430 meters long and 6 meters wide bridge spans from one cliff to another over a large canyon in the park at a height of almost 300 meters. Thanks to 120 glass panels, you can see Zhangjiajie Park from a tremendous height. Up to 800 people can be on the bridge at the same time. And thrill seekers can even bungee jump from a height of 265 meters here. The bridge set 10 world records in terms of its design and construction. The glass panels of the bridge deck have 3 layers of tempered glass 5 centimeters thick. The designers made no mistakes in their calculations, and the bridge is reliable, but for those afraid of heights, it's better not to walk on the bridge, it's scary. Waterfall on a skyscraper. The Liabian building in the Chinese city of Guiyang has a 108-meter waterfall. This is the tallest artificial waterfall in the world. The height of the building itself is 121 meters. The pumping system that serves the waterfall occupies 4 floors, and water is pumped by 4 powerful pumps. However, you can't always see this wonder. Operating the waterfall is very expensive, and it's only turned on for holidays. Chinese slowed down Earth's rotation. The Three Gorges Dam is the most powerful power station in the world and one of the largest human-made structures. It is located on the Yangtze River in China. Building this power station required the relocation of over 1 million people and spent over $30 billion. The Three Gorges Dam is the largest mass structure in the world. The concrete dam of the hydroelectric power station weighs over 65 million tons. For comparison, the Great Wall of China weighs 6 million tons less. With the appearance of this hydroelectric power station, the conditions for navigation in this part of the river improved, and local freight traffic increased by 10 times. During the construction, 1.3 million people were resettled from areas to be flooded. This became the largest resettlement in history during the construction of artificial structures. Interestingly, the costs of resettling people accounted for about 1/3 of the total construction budget. The Chinese hydroelectric power station also had a powerful impact on our planet. The length of Earth's days increased. By raising 39 billion tons of water to a height of 175 meters above sea level and removing all this mass of water from the center of the Earth, the Chinese increased the planet's rotation time, making the days longer by 0.06 microseconds, and the Earth itself slightly flattened at the poles and rounded in the middle. This is confirmed by scientists. The longest bridge in the world. The bridge across Jiaozhou Bay in the city of Qingdao, being the 5th in the world in terms of its total length, is nevertheless the first among the longest bridges in the world built over water. Its construction cost $2.3 billion, which is very little considering that the bridge is 42.5 kilometers long. The bridge has 6 lanes for traffic and is supported by over 5,200 pillars. About 450,000 tons of steel and 2.3 million cubic meters of concrete were used in the construction of this bridge, which would be enough to build almost 100 Eiffel Towers. Approximately 30,000 cars pass over the Qingdao Bridge every day. By building the bridge, local authorities managed to almost completely relieve traffic congestion and reduce travel time between districts, albeit only by 20 to 30 minutes. The Oriental Pearl Tower. The Shanghai Oriental Pearl Tower is truly a gem of the East. It is one of the most recognizable symbols of China and a definite highlight of the city of Shanghai. The tower stands at 468 meters above ground level and has 3 levels with observation decks. And there's a revolving restaurant in the tower too. The observation decks are famous for their views of the multimillion-dollar metropolis, offering a 360-degree panoramic view and glass floors that allow you to see the city directly beneath your feet. The tower was built back in the last century, in 1995. Since then, many people have walked on these glass floors, and there isn't a single crack on them. The best time to visit the Shanghai Tower is in the evening or at night. It's not even necessary to go up, the tower looks fantastically beautiful from the ground too. It has a unique three-dimensional lighting system composed of numerous lighting elements, creating various colorful light compositions. And if you go up, you can see how the entire Shanghai sparkles with colorful lights. Galaxy Soho, the future is here. Galaxy Soho is an ultra-modern complex in Beijing, impressive in its shape and size. The architect of this project is the legendary Zaha Hadid. The building is constructed in a futuristic style, and its form alone transports us to some distant future. The building has 15 above-ground floors and 3 underground levels. Underground, there are entertainment complexes and a 2-level parking garage. The first 3 above-ground floors are shops and public spaces. Next are offices, and the top floor is occupied by bars and restaurants with panoramic views of the city. The complex, with a total area of 330,000 square meters, consists of 5 volumetric elements, but all attention is primarily drawn to the 4 dome-shaped structures up to 67 meters high. They are all interconnected on various levels by platforms and passages. Interestingly, the complex has no corners or sharp transitions. There are no connections at 90-degree angles at all. The 4 domes form a huge atrium with balconies and galleries at the center of this composition. Harbin Opera House. In the city of Harbin, a huge opera house was built, the architecture of which imitates natural landscapes. Thanks to its convex and concave configuration, architects call this building a sine wave. The area of the structure is 79,000 square meters. The main hall of the theater can accommodate 1,600 people. Another 400 people can fit in the small hall. The theater building was erected on a marshy island of 180 hectares, which is connected to the city by a car bridge. According to the architect's plan, the low white wall surrounding the central square blends in with snowdrifts in winter, providing the facility with a special level of integration with nature. The Opera House is a cultural center of the city, a venue for performances, and a public platform for theatrical art. What amazing structures of China can you tell us about? Share your thoughts in the comments.